exciting, persistent win, I think, by our guys. Little slow out of the gate in the first period. I don't think having to kill the 3 penalties helped the momentum to get back into it. Had a great practice yesterday, good pregame skate. I thought we were ready to go, and it just seemed it was counterproductive to getting lines rolling early. But I thought we started to pick up steam in the second period, and found ourselves still down going into the third, and then just really persistent in the third period. I thought our guys just stayed with it, stuck with it, and finally pulled it out.
It seems like you started using the Zibanejad line more against the McKinnon line, starting maybe early in the second. Just how good of a job did he do?
Really good. Really good. I thought Mika and his line were really good tonight with regard to, one, trying to keep that line in check. That's a tough task. And I thought they did a good job there, and then eventually scored a big goal for us.
You've talked throughout the year consistently about how much you appreciate what Jonathan Quick has done for his team and what he's done for his career. But I'm wondering if this was a reasonable expectation that he would regain this kind of form after a couple of off years.
I would. That'd be a good question for him. I would think that his answer, being a goaltender that's done so much throughout the course of his career, that his answer would be yes, that he could come back and do this. And just a great sign to bring him in and be part of the Rangers, close to where he wants to end after he's done playing back home, New York City, New York Rangers. A great fit. But to your point, the minutes, the games that he's come in and he's given us have been outstanding. You think about the start of the year and not having Shesty for a stretch, and that can derail a lot of teams, and yet we were definitely able to stay on course with the way he played. And then even as he won the last game, even then going back to the LA game, he was on point again, and so it was a game that didn't go our way, but he was sharp, and so the majority of his games have been on point. He's come in and given us really, really quality games.
So I imagine when you cancel him, you don't think of yourself we're playing the backup.
No. He's I think, and again, be a question for him, I think, Larry, but I would think that he thinks every day he comes to the rink, he's preparing to start and play. He's been, not only that, he's been unbelievable in the room with the guys as a teammate. And it's just been, I haven't gotten a chance to work with Jonathan, maybe a USA event once, but I always say when you get to work with somebody over time, you get to appreciate everything they bring to the table, not just what you saw on the ice tonight, but what he brings inside of our locker room as well.
Just confidence-wise, what do you feel like this kind of win against this kind of team can do for your club?
It was good. I mean, Colorado is an excellent team. They're fast. I mean, they're fast and they're deep, and deep in their lines, deep on defense and goaltending. And so it was coming off the break. Like I said, I think it was a good way to jumpstart post-break and get going. We ended with a win, come back, you put one together, and now you get something going, and you try to build on it from there. But that can definitely, if you can start stringing them along, that definitely can build some confidence.
I'm curious, maybe after you got through penalty trouble in the first period, did you see the consistent approach from each line, that each line would go out and have the same mentality, rather than a break?
No, I thought, well, I mean, it's, some of the numbers will favor Colorado. I mean, like I said, they've got a lot of horses, and so they bring a lot of offense and a lot of pucks. They bring a lot of speed off the rush. But what I saw was lines and D pairs and a goaltender working consistently through the game. Even when the first period wasn't going our way, it was just disjointed. Like some guys sat for a really long time in the first period. They just, if they weren't catching the piece of the power play, or they weren't on the penalty kill and their line hadn't been called yet, they might have taken one shift in the first maybe 12 minutes of the game. And that's tough when you're sitting there trying to get your legs back going. But I think once we got into that second period and we started to establish a little bit of a rhythm, we got going.
You just touched on how fast Colorado is, and they scored that one goal tonight on a set breakout.
Yeah.
The guy that scores is Nathan McKinnon.
Yeah.
Is that more of a breakdown on the team end, or is that?
That's, what, to be honest, it's on me. It's, we knew what was coming at us, and sometimes I feel like I can do a better job explaining things. And so we were in place, we were in position, but after that happened, we made a quick adjustment inside the room, able to handle that speed a little bit more. I think some people I think for a team you could have a game plan in place, and then we should have maybe thought about that with his speed and the way he attacks the neutral zone, that maybe we should have just made an adjustment. So that's on me. We made that adjustment after the period.
There was a point there late in the game where Aaron ran into the double shift. Was that just to get a different glove transplant?
Yeah, I mean, it had gone, we popped him out there a few times, just trying to, again, I thought he got going as the game went on. His legs got going. I thought we were really third period, late in the second, halfway through the second, in the third. I thought we started to get some offensive zone time. That was missing a little bit in the first period. And like I said, for me, it was just a little bit disjointed with everything that went on in the first. And so it was nice to get the rhythm. When you're killing those penalties, he's not on the ice. And so, again, he's one of our top dogs offensively, just trying to put him in the right zone with the right players and see if he can double shift here and there and find something.
How important of a litmus is it for you for the team to be in a game that's so back and forth, run and gun?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's their game. I mean, we knew it was coming. I think they're top 3 teams in the league on the rush. They're dangerous, and they showed it tonight. I thought our guys did a good job of handling that. I think that you have to be able to play the game that's dealt. If you're gonna, find success in the regular season to get to the playoffs and then try to find it there, you have to be able to play the game that's being dealt, and still try to execute your game. Sometimes they're fast, sometimes they're physical, sometimes they're grinding, sometimes they're specialty teams, and you kind of know it going into the game just based on the pre-scout. But I thought our guys did a pretty good job of handling it tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.